Yo, what is going on, everyone? This is JP here with This Is Gaming. I'm bringing y'all a special Madden video today. I know this isn't the Atlanta Falcons franchise that I'd started, but I'm just doing something a little interesting today to mix it up. It is the off season in the NFL, and I've been bored and I've been thinking of different ideas and stuff, and I just wanted to give y'all a little random video today. And you're probably wondering why I chose the patch for this, but I'm actually gonna see if Madden is biased, if it's kind of like, I was watching videos on how people think the NFL is rigged, and in my opinion, the NFL is not rigged. I think the refs are rigged, like they rig teams to win, and I think mostly it went for the Patriots. But at the end of the day, I couldn't say that the NFL is rigged, because if the NFL was rigged in favor of the Patriots, they would have won the Super Bowl, and they did not. So if y'all think it's rigged, let me know. That's y'all's opinion. My opinion is it's not rigged. Maybe the refs alter games in ways in favor of teams, but I want to see if maybe Madden is rigged though. I have two teams that I'm going to be using. I'm just going to be simming, and we're going to see how good these teams do in two different situations. I'm using the Patriots, and you can see there's a pretty basic team from the beginning of the season. I have all the injuries off, pre-existing injuries off. The computer will do everything for me, and I will just sim the game. It is on all Madden, 15 minutes, simulation. It's just, normal speed. I'm just gonna sim through to the playoffs, and we're gonna see how good the Patriots do going to the playoffs with their regular team. And the other team I am using is the Browns. And what I want to do here is the same thing. There's only one difference for the Browns, and for some reason Kenny Britt is not on this team, and I cannot find him anywhere in the game. I was literally going to give up like whatever I had to whoever had him to get him back on this team, just so I had the legit. But I don't think he's going to make that big of a difference. So really, I think what I could do in this situation is just go to the free agency here, and I will just I'll just pick up another wide receiver here, just to kind of, I guess, fill his role that he would have been. It's between Marquise Wilson and Darrell Green Beckham, and I'm going to say Marquise Wilson probably had the closer overall to him. I would say 74 is about right. So we're just going to sign him on and make him our new Kenny Britt. Let's see where he ends up being at. He ends up being the number 3. So what I'm just going to leave him like it is. I mean, I just wanted to pretty much make it to where the 3 starters was Corey Coleman, Josh Gordon, and Marcus Wilson, even though Josh Gordon did not start for the season due to some of the stuff he's been through. But anyways, it does not matter. This is just simulation, and you can see pretty basic team. It is the Browns, so don't expect nothing miraculous out of this team. I mean, Myles Garrett's already an 87, so that's obviously going to be their best player on defense. We got the bust at the top. I mean, Jabril Peppers at the top. I'm sorry, I just don't think that man's any good. So we're gonna go back to the Patriots here, and we are just gonna force sim all the way to the playoffs and see how these two teams do. And let's go to the playoffs, and I will see you on the other side. And welcome back, everyone. So it didn't take me as long as I thought it would. I always remembered simming taking forever, but anyways, I went ahead and cut out. Y'all don't have to watch all that simming. As you can see, the Patriots obviously made the playoffs. They get a first round bye. I'm pretty sure it said that Aaron Rodgers won MVP, which I have not seen on Madden 18 once in any of my connected franchises that I've done, and I play Madden nonstop at least once a day, every day. So let's just see how the team did. They were supposed to auto progress the players, and they didn't. I mean, Brendan Cookson over 29,215 XP. I mean, this guy's got 23,000. I mean, that's crazy right now. I didn't expect them to have. The defense obviously was piss poor or something, because there's like the best player was Stephon Gilmore, or they just didn't do nothing. And we obviously got like best offensive lineman, uh, best wide receiver, and maybe best QB for the AFC. But let's just see here what the record was. They went 12-4. So we're gonna look at stats before we go check out the Browns. Second offense in the NFL, 6,891, not bad. The 12th ranked defense. Okay, so not bad, not bad. Let's just look at awards here. Let's see the weekly just to check. All right, Tom Brady got week 1. Then, so I seen a Brown on there. Since we're already here, let's just see how many Patriots, how many Browns. So 1 Patriot, 1 Brown now. Wow. Come on. Wow, Deshaun Kaiser actually got 1. Not bad. Not bad. So there's 2 Browns now. And that's it. So they actually got more weekly awards than the Patriots did. But let's see yearly awards. Alright, MVP did go to Aaron Rodgers. Tom Brady came in 3rd. Any Browns on this list? No, there is not. We have Carson Wentz and LeGarrette Blount on there. The last 2 spots. Coach of the Year went to the Falcons. Of course, not even in the conversation. So let's see the AFC. Tom Brady won Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year went to Calais Campbell. It's kind of surprising. We only had David Harris on the list there. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Leonard Fournette. I kind of figured that. It's either, usually for me, it's either Leonard Fournette or Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Kaiser did come in 4th place. Look at there, Dante Foreman must have got some reps over Lamar Miller there. But anyways, David Njoku was on the list as well. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Chase Allen. Myles Garrett coming in 2nd. As you can see, we already know what the record is. I didn't think that through. They went 3-13. That's very unfortunate. More wins than they got in real life. We had a couple guys try to get Defensive Rookie of the Year. So let's see. Best QB went to the man, Tom Brady. Deshaun Kaiser didn't even make the list. Best running back, Leonard Fournette. No players on there. So we actually did not. Julian Edelman was the best receiver, it says. That's weird. Best offensive lineman didn't even go to one of our guys. We went to David DeCastro with Steelers. Best defensive line went to Melvin Ingram, Chargers. Best linebacker, Justin Houston. I figured that. Look there, my Titans, Brian Ratpo and Derek Morgan making the top 10. So we had James Harrison. Was the only one on the list for that. Best DB went to AJ Bouye, and it either always goes to AJ Bouye or Jalen Ramsey, like 9 times out of 10. Jamal Adams making a splash up there. Sean Gibson always makes the list. Akeem Talib and Charles Harris or Chris Harris Jr. are always on this list too, I noticed. But I didn't even see Jalen Ramsey on there. Nick Novak won best kicker. Okay, so let's just go check out the team stats here. Tom Brady, 4,774 yards, 37 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. He had a 71% completion. That is ridiculous. Only 25 sacks, not the best, but not horrible. Even Brian Hoyer came in and threw 1 touchdown. So let's see running the ball here. Dion Lewis, straight wrecking it, almost 1,400 yards, 14 touchdowns, only 2 fumbles on the season. That's just crazy. That's great. 37 broken tackles. See if it shows us. No, it won't show us. I want to see how many like 20+ yard runs he had. Tom Brady had 207 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 fumbles. Rex Burkhead almost 500 yards. So combined, we probably got close to 2,000 yards rushing total. Almost. Yeah, we did actually. I'm pretty sure there when you add it all up. Receiving. So Brandon Cooks had the most receptions with 92. He had 852 yard season, 9 TDs. But the main man, Julian Edelman, 87 catches, 1,367 yards, and 8 touchdowns. So we have Rob Gronkowski also had 91 catches, 955 yards, and 8 touchdowns. So we had Dang, and even Danny Amendola, 67 catches, 892 yards, 5 touchdowns. So that's, good lord, it's 850, 950, almost 1,400, almost 900, and then you still had a guy down here almost get 500. And so, and you got 9 touchdowns, 8 touchdowns, 8 touchdowns, 5, 2, 4, and 2. That's just, oh my lord, that's ridiculous. We don't really care about the blocking. Let's go to the defensive side of the ball here. And David Harris, the most solo tackles with 99, or most tackles with 122. Who had the most solo tackles? He did as well. Who had the most tackles for a loss? Trey Flowers, right end. That's not who I figured would get it, but hey, I'm happy for him. Let's see the most sacks. Trey Flowers as well with 15.5. James Harrison had 9.5. That's probably why Kenny Britt wasn't on here. It's because I did not realize I had in the roster that James Harrison was already there. But it's alright. It is what it is. It doesn't really matter in the end. Let's see, interception-wise. Stephon Gilmore with 3. David Harris with 2. Patrick Chung with 2. Elandon Roberts with 1. Devin McCourty with 1. And Eric Rowe with 1. So not bad. Pass deflections. Elandon Roberts had 7. I mean, pretty stacked all the way around. Who gave up the most catches? I gotta know this. David Harris did. Alright, he had a great year, but he did give up a lot of catches as well. But that's what linebackers do. And Stephon Gilmore coming in clutch with 3 forced fumbles as well, with Dante Hightower getting 2, and then we have a bunch of 1s after that. And then fumble recoveries. Stephon Gilmore also had 3 fumble recoveries. See how many touchdowns. We have any blocked kicks? Oh, we did. We had 2. Who was it? Shea McClellan and Dietrich Wise Jr. Any safeties? No safeties. We did have some defensive touchdowns, it looks like. Just one. Stephon Gilmore. So he should have got some kind of award, I would think. Kicking. We don't really care about that. I do want to see the kick return. Do we have any touchdowns? No, we did not. What about punt return? No touchdowns there as well. So that is unfortunate. But let's go check out how the Cleveland Browns fared overall as a team. I see that their cap is up to $81.1 million in funds. That is ridiculous. So they went 3-13. Worst team in the division. Everyone regressed. Even the backups regressed. I mean, this team's just piss poor. It's just sad, honestly. It's just sad. The only people that did not regress is Duke Johnson Jr. Wow, Isaiah Crowell regressed so much that Duke Johnson ended up getting the start in the job. The wide receiver we picked up, Marquise Wilson, actually regressed too. David Njoku didn't regress, luckily for us, but it doesn't really matter if you don't make the playoffs. Jabril Peppers regressed because he is a bust. And Carl Nassib regressed, and Brian Booty Calhoun. So now that we know that, let's go check out stats. 30th ranked offense is just garbage. It's just horrible. And the defense was ranked 29th. So all around, horrible performances. Passing the ball, Sean Kaiser almost had 4,000 yards. He had 23 touchdowns, 16 interceptions, 57% completion percentage. Not very good. Sacked 58 times. 58 times. It's horrible. Kevin Hogan, 1 of 3 passes. Yeah, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. That's not good either. That's no. All right, running the ball. Isaiah Crowell regressed, and I can see why. 298 carries, 1,059 yards, which does not sound bad. 3.6 yards per carry isn't the best, but you're looking at it. If you run the ball 3 times in a row, you're getting a first down every time. But he only had 2 touchdowns, and he had 5 fumbles. That's not good. He only averaged 66.2 yards per game. Duke Johnson Jr., 12 touchdowns, though. I would see why you gave him the starting job with no fumbles. I mean, that's just... Even Deshaun Kaiser had as many touchdowns as him and less fumbles. A fullback doing almost just as good with 1 touchdown. So that's just piss poor running by them. No 1,000-yard receiver. The best receiver was tight end David Njoku with 76 catches, 919 yards, and 7 TDs. Corey Coleman had 73 for 713 yards and 3 touchdowns. Josh Gordon 59 for 913. So we had two guys with over 900 yards. Josh Gordon, in my opinion, was obviously the better one. He only fell 6 yards shy, but he had like 17 less catches. Marquise Wilson, 43 catches, 606 yards, but he did have the second most receiving touchdowns with 6. And let's look at the defensive side here. And Joe Sherbert had the most tackles, and I'm guessing he had the most solo tackles too, with 126. That is great. Tackles for a loss goes to Danny Shelton with 20, Myles Garrett with 17. That's 37 tackles for a loss between two people. Let's look at sacks here. Myles Garrett just dominating with 14.5 sacks. He should have won Defensive Rookie of the Year, but he didn't, so it's too late. Jason McCourty with 3 interceptions. Brian Booty Calhoun with 2. Then we had a bunch of singles here. No one really. Christian Kirksey and Jamar Taylor being the 2 best ones. Most pass deflections goes to Jason McCourty with 13. Most catches allowed was Joe Sherbert, with Jason McCourty being second. I should have known that as a Titans fan. Most forced fumbles, Joe Sherbert, Jamar Taylor, Jabril Peppers, and Carl Nassib all had 2. Then we had a bunch of ones down through here. Fumble recoveries was 2 for Jamar Taylor, so he got as many fumble recoveries as he did forced fumbles. And the same goes for BJ, Bello, and Danny Shelton. They both had 1 forced fumble with 1 fumble recovery, so not bad. Let's see, any blocked kicks? No blocked kicks for them. Any safeties? Myles Garrett did have 1 safety. It's just, man, should have won. He should have got Defensive Player of the Year. Jamar Taylor also had 1 touchdown, so not bad. Not bad. He had 1 interception, 1 touchdown, 2 forced fumbles with 2 fumble recoveries, so we'll give him that. What about kick return? Any touchdowns on kick returns? Let's just see here. Nope, no on the kick returns. What about punt returns? Wow, Duke Johnson was the only guy returning punts this season, and he only got 152 total punt return yards. That's only 7.6 punt return average. It's not that good. Okay, try not to make this video last forever here. Now we looked at that, we're just gonna go to the Patriots, and we are just gonna sim every week and see if we make it to the Super Bowl or not. Ready to advance. Oh, I guess I should force advance that. There we go. Alright, when we play the Pittsburgh Steelers, so let's go ahead, force advance again. And they won, and it is the AFC Championship against the Jacksonville Jaguars, which happened in real life. So let's go ahead and sim to the Super Bowl. And they did not make it. So the Jaguars are going on to play in the Super Bowl. So let's see here who they are playing in the Super Bowl. It is the Eagles. So it was almost legit how it came down. We lost 44-38. The Eagles barely beat the Falcons 31-29. So Green Bay didn't make it in real life. Seattle didn't make it in real life. Washington didn't make it in real life. Buffalo actually did make it, and the Rams didn't make it. So it was pretty close. We had a couple teams that didn't make it that made it in. So I'm just curious as to who is going to win the Super Bowl. So let's just go ahead one more week just to find out if the Jags or the Eagles win their first Super Bowl. That would be crazy. Either way, you get a first for somebody. Put my money on the Eagles. Come on, don't let me down, Eagles. Don't you let me down. Don't you let those Jags win. And I don't see so far. Let's go to more news. I don't see it. Oh my gosh. The Jaguars won. Leonard Fournette ran for 2 touchdowns, and the Jaguars 29-22 win over the Eagles in the Super Bowl. That will never happen in real life, but they can just dream, right? Okay, so that's the end of part 1 there. I've got to go make some changes, and I will be back with y'all shortly after everything's completed. So y'all just stay right there in your seats, and before you know it, I'll be back. Alright everyone, I'm back, and I'm ready to show you what we're doing. So we want to find out if they just highly rank the Patriots players as good, or if it's just the name of the team. Like, is the Patriots always go to the playoffs in these games just because they have it set up in the game because they do in real life to do the same thing? Just like if the Browns were to lose out and only win like maybe 5 games max because they are the Browns. And what I did to do this was everyone that was a Cleveland Brown is now a New England Patriot, and everyone that was a New England Patriot is now a Cleveland Brown. And we are going to see which team does better, if it's just Madden or if it really goes based off of player skills. As you can see, everyone has been moved over. We'll go to the Patriots because I want to do them first, because I honestly want to see how well the Patriots do being the Cleveland Browns. But you know what, honestly, I think I want to sim this from the Browns perspective first this time. So now that you see how it's set up for these two teams, I'm going to go down here and I'm going to sim to the playoffs, and I will see you in just a few seconds. Alright, well, we are back, and as you can see, the Cleveland Patriots went 11-5. So I guess it is off of players. But before I get any farther, if you don't mind, hit like, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you can become part of my notification squad, and always stay up to date on every video I drop. Comment and tell me what you think of doing these kinds of Madden videos, or if you just want to see gameplay. I'm just throwing out something different for a change. And also, all my beats are courteous of Rizzo Vegas, co-worker and really great friend of mine. He does amazing work with beats. He's even blah, blah, blah. I can't speak today. I've been up since about 4:30 yesterday afternoon. It is now around 9:18 in the morning. So yeah, I'm really tired, and I'm trying to stay up all day, record for y'all, edit some videos, get this ball rolling, because I will have internet here in just a few weeks, and I will start uploading on the regular. So just trying to get some videos up and done. So if you, like I was saying, he's great at making beats, but he's an even better artist. And if you ever are looking for somebody to do some beats for you, let me know, and maybe I can get you into contact with him. So let's see how the team did. So Tom Brady, not too bad. No one really stands out. James Harrison must have had a really good year. He's got a +1 up there. So let's see. And we didn't win the division. We went 11-5, and the Steelers went 12-4. So before we go any farther, I don't want to mess this up like I did the first part. Let's go see how the New England Browns did. Dun dun dun. And they did not make the playoffs. So let's see how the team looked. So this time, Deshaun Kaiser didn't regress. The whole offensive line did. The whole front part of the offensive line. The backups did not. No wide receivers, which I don't have the one guy assigned because I figured, why should I do it again? He didn't even make a difference. Isaiah Crowell did regress, but for some reason their overalls are already lower than they were. So maybe Duke Johnson just didn't get the touches he did in the other one. Jabril Peppers actually didn't regress this time, but Jamie Collins Sr. did. Eric Ogba, and Danny Shelton, and Jason McCourty, and Brian Booty Calhoun. So let's see what their final record was. And they went 4-12, so they actually got more wins as the Patriots than they did as the Browns. but that is unfortunate. So let's go ahead and check out their stats real quick, and then we'll go back and check out the other. 29th ranked offense. That's garbage. 18th ranked defense. So the defense actually went up. Let's look at weekly awards. We'll compare. So no. Hey, Mariota, that's my man. No. So Tom Brady, there's 1. Rob Gronkowski, there's 2. Mariota's on fire apparently. Tom Brady again, there's 3. Oh, so we did have Myles Garrett there. Was there anyone else? No. So there's 3-1. Hey, look, Stephon Gilmore, that's 4-1. Dante Hightower, that's 5-1. That's the Browns killed it this year. They murdered. And Joe Sherbert got another one. So there's 2. So it's what, 5-2, I think. It's not too bad. Let's check out the yearly awards here. MVP, Aaron Rodgers again. I swear, out of all my simulations I've done all year long, all the seasons I played, Aaron Rodgers never wins MVP. But I also do keep previous injuries on, so he doesn't really ever get to play. Tom Brady came in 3rd. That is it. Coach of the year went to Andy Reid this time. Was not expecting that. AFC Offensive Player of the Year went to none other than Tom Brady. And we had no one else from either team make it. Defensive Player of the Year went to no one. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Deshaun Watson this time. Like I said, Deshaun Watson, Leonard Fournette, usually the 2. Deshaun Kaiser was in 6th this time. Not too bad. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Myles Garrett this time. So congratulations to Myles Garrett on that one. Had no one else. Best QB, of course, Tom Brady. And sadly, Kaiser did not make it. Best running back, Le'Veon Bell, with Dion Lewis getting 4th. And there was no one else in that list. So no Julian Edelman coming in 6th there, but no Browns players on there. Shaq Mason almost got offensive lineman. Defensive lineman to Melvin Ingram again. Myles Garrett coming in 4th, with Trey Flowers coming in 6th there, so not too bad. James Harrison was the only one. He came in 6th. And best DB went to Stephon Gilmore, so that is surprising to me. I did not expect him to get it. He should have gotten the last one though. Wow, LaShawn Sims actually placed up there. So how did Adoree not do? Okay, it don't matter. Anyways, let's go check out the stats. Sean Kaiser had 4,000 yards, 20 touchdowns, 24 interceptions. That is garbage. Sacked 46 times, so not as bad as last time. Let's go to rushing the ball. Isaiah Crowell had 797 yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 fumbles. Duke Johnson only 183 yards this time, but he had 6 touchdowns. I mean, the man still, and he had no fumbles once again. Sean Kaiser, 136 yards, no touchdowns, 2 forced fumbles. Then we had Darius Jackson get 1 touchdown, and Marquise Williams, his only touch, went for a touchdown. So let's see, receiving the ball. And Josh Gordon actually had 90 catches, 1,239 yards, and 4 touchdowns. And then we had 691 yards by Corey Coleman, 844 by David Njoku, 687 by Ricardo Lewis, and then next was 400 by Isaiah Crowell. And it was 4 touchdowns, 3, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1. And then we had another guy get 1, but that don't really matter. Who gave up the most sacks? Joe Thomas gave up 17 sacks, with Cameron Fleming giving up 15. Joe Thomas, for as good as you were garbage apparently. So defensively, Joe Sherbert once again coming in, 131 tackles, 113 solo. See how many tackles for a loss. 18 by Myles Garrett, 11 by Danny Shelton. That's 29 between 2 people. That's just crazy. And sacks went to Myles Garrett with 15, 5.5 for Danny Shelton. Emmanuel Ogbah had 4.5, and from there on it just kind of goes down. Let's see interception-wise. Joe Sherbert had 3, Jason McCourty had 3. Then we had 3 1s there. Deflections, Also going to Joe Sherbert with Jason McCourty in 7th. Most catches allowed going to Joe Sherbert with 60. That is, God, man, you can't do that. Just can't. Jason McCourty in 2nd with 38, and then Kendrick and Booty Calhoun both with 32. So giving up a lot of catches. Let's see, forced fumbles here. 2 by Jamie Collins Sr. Had a bunch of ones. Fumble recoveries. We had 4 people recover the fumbles, and they all had 1 fumble themselves, so not too bad. Let's see, block kicks here. Emmanuel Arball actually had a block kick this time, so that's not bad for them. Did Myles Garrett get another? No, he did not get another safety. That's okay, though. Any touchdowns for us? No touchdowns either, so I want to see the kick returns. You never know. Someone might get a touchdown. Nope, no touchdown there. Looks like no punt return touchdowns either. And this time he only had 203 yards. What is he doing? He needs to step his game up. Alrighty then. So now let's go check out the real team apparently, because that's just sad. Come on. At least we know the game's not rigged now, guys. At least we know that the Patriots are they're just good wherever they go. So let's check out their stats real quick here. First ranked offense, who would have guessed it? They should have been top 5 either way. And the 11th ranked defense, so their defense stayed the same. And let's check out the player stats. Tom Brady, 4,500 yards, 42 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 68% completion percentage. Even Brian Hoyer, 7 of 7 for 34 yards and 3 touchdowns. He was lighting them up too, no interceptions. Brian Hoyer should have won MVP. Let's look at running the ball here. Dion Lewis, 352 yards, 1,400. Listen to me being a freaking idiot today. 352 carries, 1,472 yards, and 11 touchdowns with 3 fumbles. Not bad, my man. Mike Gillislee, 174 carries, 637 yards, 8 touchdowns, 2 fumbles. Oh my God, these guys had over 2,000 yards between 2 people alone. And not to mention, Dion Lewis with 47 broken tackles. I'm going to have to trade and get this guy on my team. His longest run was only 18 yards, unfortunately. I don't know how you break that many tackles and your longest run is only 18 yards. I would expect you to have at least one like 50-yard rush in the game. Let's check out receiving the ball here. 2 1,000-yard receivers and 2 800-yard receivers. That is just ridiculous. Brandon Cooks with the most catches, 85 for 854 yards, averaging 10 yards per catch, 5 touchdowns. I would take that all day long, honestly. Rob Gronkowski, 82 catches, 1,154 yards, and 12 touchdowns. That man was on fire. Obviously the second best receiver behind Julian Edelman, who just tore it up. He had 10 less catches and almost 100 extra yards on him. He had 72 catches, 1,215 yards, and 10 touchdowns. That's crazy. Danny Amendola, 63 catches, 840 yards, and 10 touchdowns as well. These guys lit it up. That's 32 touchdowns between 3 guys. That is just crazy, man. Dion Lewis with 1. We have Mike Gillislee with 3. Yeah. Wow. Let's go to defense here. David Harris, once again, 118 assisted tackles, 94 solos. Let's look at tackles for a loss here. Trey Flowers again with 8, leading the team. I mean, pretty solid in tackles for a loss there. Not quite like Myles Garrett and them, but let's see sacks. Trey Flowers with 17, James Harrison with 13, and Dante Hightower with 8. That is fucking great defense right there. That is great. Wow. Stephon Gilmore, 7 interceptions. Patrick Chung and Malcolm Butler each had 3. Deflections went to Patrick Chung with 12, Stephon Gilmore with 11, and David Harris and Devin McCourty both had 9. Catches allowed. Who had the most catches allowed? David Harris again. Them linebackers gotta step it up. You just can't be doing that. Stephon Gilmore also gave up 42, and then the rest were down in the 30s, which is not too bad. Forced fumbles, 2 for Landon Roberts, 2 for Nate Ebner, bunch of 1s down through there. Fumble recoveries, 1 for Nate Ebner, 1 for Malcolm Butler, and 1 for Jonathan Jones. Any blocked kicks? Of course they did. Malcolm Brown with 1 block kick. Any safeties this time? No safeties for them. Who had touchdowns? Malcolm Butler and Patrick Chung both had a touchdown. Malcolm Butler had 3 interceptions, 1 forced fumble, 1 fumble recovery, and 1 defensive touchdown, while Patrick Chung only had 3 interceptions with 1 defensive touchdown. Let's see, kick returns. Looks like no touchdowns there. 2 500 returners and Julian Edelman and Brandon Cooks. Let's see punt returns. And we did have a punt return for a touchdown by Brandon Cooks, the man. He is a badass. I wanted the Titans to trade for him. I would have gave up a 1st round pick instead of getting Corey Davis. But at the same time, it does not matter to me because Corey Davis is going to be an elite receiver. Now that he will be in the right offense for him and Mariota to really flourish, because our offense coordinator we had before was just garbage. But if you guys like this video, leave me a like. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about this. Before we end it though, you know we gotta find out how far we going. Is Tom Brady gonna be able to win a Super Bowl? What's gonna happen here? Is he gonna play the Jacksonville Jaguars again in the AFC Championship, or will he even make it that far as a Brown? Okay, so we're going on to fight the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's go ahead and go. I'm ready for it. I'm pumped up. This is football. Can the Browns win a Super Bowl since they're technically not the Browns? Oh my God, in the AFC Championship game again. Cleveland Browns versus Jacksonville Jaguars. Who is going to take it all? Let's send him to the Super Bowl. Go, go, go. Yeah. 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 Been drinking lots of coffee, and we made it to the Super Bowl. It is the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Cleveland Browns in the Super Bowl. Technically, the Cleveland Patriots, but who cares? Let's see how we did in that playoff this time, since we actually got to beat the Jags. And we beat the Jags by 3 points, 27-24. Philadelphia Eagles this time, a little bit more handling, 35-17. Divisional round, let's see who made it in. Kansas City, we beat them by 14. Atlanta beat New Orleans 42-7. Wow. Pittsburgh got beat by Jacksonville 34-27. Philadelphia beat Minnesota 34-20. Not bad. Philadelphia stomped Minnesota in the NFC Championship. Let's see, any other teams making it in? The Chargers made it in that didn't make it in real life. Green Bay Packers made it in again that didn't make it in real life. The Miami Dolphins, Tannehill was playing because Jay Cutler would not have got them to the playoffs. And the Rams made it in like they did in real life. So let's see if we can be great. Can we win the Super Bowl as the Cleveland Browns? Let's force advance. And the Cleveland Browns beat the Philadelphia Eagles to win the Super Bowl. Let's check out what the final score was. So as we obviously see here, it does not matter. We won 28-14. Not bad. I will take it all day long. So it doesn't really matter which team the players are on. It does not matter what the name of the team is. It's all about the players in this thing. So I hope y'all found this enjoyable and exciting as I did. I thought it was something neat to kind of switch up, see something different. So, you know, like I was saying, hit like, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you can become a part of my notifications squad, and always stay up to date on every video upload. Sorry I'm slurring and stuttering so much. Like I said, I'm really tired, but I ain't trying to repeat myself 6 times. So go ahead, comment, tell me if you'd like to see something else, if you'd like me to switch 2 other teams around and see how they do. If you'd like me to do certain types of videos, just let me know in the comment section below, and please share this video. Put it all over social media. I want everyone to know about it. As always, this is JP, the host of the show with This Is Gaming. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Peace.